These are the things which I don't like in this car, which can be solved by the first one is, while listening to music, if I get any call, after the call is completed, the music automatically resumes, but it will break. It will keep breaking the song in between, which is very irritating. That has to be solved. To solve that problem, every time I used to reduce the volume to 0, and then I used to increase the volume to whatever I want. It is pretty cumbersome. So every time I get a call, I have to do this to just enjoy the music normally. But later I found out a slightly better solution by just turning off the screen like this and then clicking it back. But anyway, I found a little bit good solution, but that problem should not exist actually. But this problem will not come when it reads out the WhatsApp messages or any SMS messages. Any SMS. When a call is coming, only then the music is breaking like that. The second one is, this is not exactly a problem, but that would be better. Or at least they should have given a chance to adjust it as per my liking. So the thing is about AC. So when I press auto, the circulation mode doesn't turn on. I have to turn it manually here. I'm sure most of the people uses the AC by adjusting the fan speed and temperature might be at some temperature every time. But how I use the AC is, I don't want to mess with all those buttons because they are touch based. So my goal is to just reduce the number of buttons I press, because every button I am going to press is increasing the effort. Every time I want to press a button in this AC panel, I have to take my vision out from the road and then look here. So my goal is to just reduce the number of times I am looking there for adjusting the AC. I understood one thing about this AC. So if I want the fan speed to increase, I just reduce the temperature here. It will automatically increase the fan speed. So if I am feeling colder, then I will just increase the temperature. Then that will make the fan less fast. So I just rely on the auto button and temperature button, but that's it. But what I want is, whenever I press auto button, I want that internal circular mode should also be turned on, or at least give me a chance to set that auto button. What that auto button should do with circulation mode, at least they should give me one option. So now every time I am trying to set the AC, I have to press the circulation mode as well. And that is about AC. Coming to this auto start stop, I'm sure nobody likes this feature. So it would be very great if this auto start stop feature is always off. Even whenever I come into car to go somewhere, I start the engine, right? So after starting the engine, my default task is to turn this auto start stop feature off. I want a feature which will just keep the auto start stop feature off every time. It should only turn on when the user want to use the feature. That should be the way, I think, because most of the people don't like this feature. It doesn't even work properly, let alone using the feature. What I meant by saying it doesn't work properly, it doesn't mean it is not good. It is good, but it activates at wrong time. So auto start stop button should turn off the engine to save fuel. Okay, I understand it. But it should only turn off the engine when the car is completely stopped. When the speed is 0. But this doesn't do like that. It will turn off even if you are at 5 kmph. So when you are slowing down at a toll plaza or something, it will turn off. The moment you press the accelerator, it will again crank the engine and it is just irritating. Yeah, it doesn't make you uncomfortable and all like that, but it just feels weird to know that the engine was stopped even when the car is moving. If I ever use this feature, that would be when the car, these people adjust that active feature. It should be turned on only when the car is completely stopped. If they adjust that thing, I may use this feature in cities, obviously. And coming to this AC vents, bro, they made these I am not impressed with these AC vents, not the AC blower, the AC vents, because it takes let's say you use X amount of effort to adjust the vent, adjust the direction in some other car, but in this car you have to use 2x effort, because the vents are hinged at backside, inside. How do I explain it? So I will just tell you. Let's say the fin is like this. 4 fins are there in this vent, right? So when I move this thing, the 4 vents will rotate or turn, right? But but what I observed is these vents are hinged. What do you say? Closer to the user. I mean, closer to this outlet. Closer to user. So if I try to turn this vents, the back part will move a lot when compared to the front part. So so I have to look where that internal vent is positioned while I am moving it. See, I use the AC just enough. I don't want extreme cooling. I just want the comfortable enough cooling. But that cooling comes at a fan speed which doesn't come till my face. It will just I just feel the air is coming. But due to the steering wheel, the air is blocked. So I have to look inside the vent and see the back side of that fin, and I have to adjust it properly. I still have a thought in my mind that I am not able to use full potential of these vents. Just I am wasting that potential by just adjusting it in the wrong direction. I just close this, that everything I close. I just open these 2 vents. but still, another point. If I use this to my face, I can't use this to my face because both will collide and I will not get air. See, now I don't feel any air on my face. But if I keep it down, this will fire into my face. I feel good. These are the 4 problems I don't like about this car. I am just amazed about how this engine is showing its efficiency. Just look at the outside temperature. It's literally 40 degrees. I stopped for lunch earlier. The moment I stepped outside, I felt like I am in some oven. Complete body got heated up. But even in this heat, it is keeping the cabin cool. So I am using some 26 degrees centigrade for AC internal circulation on. I am cruising at 70, by the way. If I want very good mileage, this is the thing I should do. I will lose time, obviously. See, the 2-cylinder mode is on. Even in this peak summer at 40 degrees, it is keeping the cabin cool and giving a mileage of 23.1. There is a huge difference between the amount of fuel used from getting a car from 0 to 100 than when the car is just maintaining that speed. Just look at the mileage, 23.1 for the last 131 kilometers. So I have been driving for around 2 hours 15 minutes. Some Tygoon is coming in backside. And it is giving 23 at this peak summer. I didn't expect, I knew, but 23 I didn't expect at these temperatures. Hi bro, you are checking out my car? What? Why are you slowing down, bro?
The next day.
I never saw pink containers. I wonder what is inside this. earlier I said even in peak summer I got 23.1 mileage, right? See, now I am getting 22.1. I want to tell one thing about that mileage. Thing is, I have installed this cooling paper or tint or whatever you call it, and the visibility of it is 50% here for all the windows and the rear glass, whatever it is called. But for the front one it is 75% visibility, and I strongly believe it is one of the reasons which I get this good mileage even though I use AC in that peak afternoon. As you can see, there is a difference between this and this visibility. See, from here it looks brighter. That is one of the reason why I get good mileage, I believe.